Hello, virtual family, and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Imuna Zamani in the virtual, and this is where I share my experiences in online spaces. I wasn't expecting to do another tutorial this soon, but after I released the mood board tutorial, I received a request in my DMs. The viewer wrote, "Hi Imuna, I would like to know if Facebook posts can be created in Canva. I host for several Second Life DJs and would like to create my own Facebook posts instead of hiring someone to do it for us." So before I answer this question, I want to add a disclaimer here. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to limit anyone's Second Life income. I know there are a lot of Second Life residents that create Facebook posts and flyers and Instagram posts as a way to supplement income, and that can still be done. People will pay for convenience. That's why we still have so many fast food restaurants in our real lives. This is for people who may not be as savvy with Photoshop or GIMP. Maybe they're looking for a more economical way to market what they have going on in Second Life, or they just don't have the time to use Photoshop and GIMP. It can be very time consuming. So to answer that question, yes, we can use Canva to make Facebook posts. And what I'm going to be walking us through today is making a post for a DJ event, and I'm going to keep in the Halloween spirit and do it as a Halloween theme party. So if you would like to walk with me through that, keep watching as I head over to my Canva account. Okay, virtual family, here we are at my Canva page. And as I said before in the last tutorial, I like to start with templates. So I'm going to click on the templates button here. And here you see Facebook posts, which is what we're going to be making today. So I click that. I've previously already found one that I wanted to work with, so I'm going to quickly scroll down to find that because I've already brought in my image and I found that this one really works well with the photo that I brought in. So that's one thing to think about too when you're selecting a template. Make sure it fits the theme that you want and any images that you want to bring in. Okay, so it's this one right here. And it's asking me if I want to customize this template. And I do, so I'm going to click that. Okay, here we are at our workstation, and the first thing that I want to change about this Facebook post is the image that we see here. It's a great image, and you could use it if you did not have one, but I have an image that I want to use, so I want to bring that in. And usually I'll like delete the image and then bring my own in and just position it, but I want to show you a great feature that Canva has where it helps you with positioning images. So I'm just going to grab this from my uploaded media and then move it around and put it right there over where the other image was. Now I know that looks a little weird, but they also have great tools that you can use to blend that image in. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to click on the image and then go to edit image. So right away what I want to do is get rid of that background. So I click the background remover and it's fabulous. I use it all of the time. And we're just going to watch as it does its magic. And there I am. So that's moved out of the way, quick and easy. And I like that, so I'm going to do apply. And then I'm going to just kind of move the image a little. I want to position it. And if you see, you notice the blue lines and then also the fuchsia lines. That's the ruler. It helps you get right where you want to be. It's showing you where the center is of the image. It just makes it so easy. Okay, and I always click out of here when I want to go and do something else. So, I mean, that's looking a lot better, but we can still do better. So I'll click on the image again, go back to edit image. And now what I want to do, I want to make it seem like it's really part of the background. I want to stay in the warms because this background has a warm feeling to it. So I think that latte would be the best move for me. So I'm going to click that. And yeah, that works. Look at that, guys. Okay, tell me that does not look bomb. It really does. So I am okay with that. Now there's more things that you can do. Let's click on here and look at it. You can adjust the brightness, the contrast, the saturation. You can change some of the filters. There's just a ton of stuff. This is something new. Like, I'm not going to go into it, but smart mockups. They didn't have that when I first started with Canva. So they're always doing new stuff. So we're going to come out of that because I like the way the image is. I think it looks amazing. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to change the text. And so how I'm going to do that is to go over here to the left hand toolbar and choose text. You can do two different things. You can use the templates that they give us here, which I'm going to do that. And then you can also use some of these that they have here, like if you want a large heading, or you want a subheading, or you want something that's a little bit smaller. So we're going to do that too. So let's just start with the main thing here. I'm going to click that, get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of this. And I like this one. I use it a lot. So I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to click in here and I'm going to move it to where I want it to be. So I think, now see, look, that's where the lines show up and it's saying like, hey, Muna, you're kind of getting out of line of the image. So we just want to let you know this is where you're at, which I love. So I'm going to stop it right here. I don't want the small lettering there, so I'll click on it and delete it. And this is what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and type in the words Halloween and hit enter. And then type in the word party. And then I'm going to click outside of it. Now that suits me. So you may have something different, but that's the vibe that I want to give. So yeah, I really like that. Now I know that I'm not going to do any of this, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add in this one because as we know in Second Life, we love to feature our DJs. So I think this will do that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up here. And it lines up really well. Now, I don't want this, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want this lettering at the bottom. I'm going to get rid of that. But I'm going to keep this. And I'm just going to make up a fictional DJ. There. Okay, so I want everyone to know that's going to be the DJ for this party. So I just put that there and just, this really isn't going anywhere, guys. I'm just showing you just things that you can do. So yeah, this isn't going anywhere. So I would probably spend more time messing around with that. Then I'm going to show you the second way. I'm going to use these headings here and I'm going to drop the subheading in. And then I'm going to move it down because now I want to give some information about where this party is going to be. And you see the fuchsia line that's showing me like how to line that up. So that's really great. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the date for the event. Let's just say that we are going to have it on Halloween. Okay, so that's there. So I'm thinking that's a little too big. So I'm going to highlight that and then go up here to the text size and decrease the font. I want it to be a little bit smaller. Click out of it. So yeah, that works for me. So I'm going to bring it over because now that it's smaller, I need to line it up. So that works well for me. So I have my date. Now I need to do a time. And I want it to be in the same lettering style. So I'll hold that, click on it, then right click and do copy. And then I'll do paste. And it drops it down here. I can move it down a little bit. Let me go ahead and type in. So let's just say this is going to happen between 6 and 8 p.m. And I'm going to put SLT. For those of you that aren't in Second Life, SLT means Second Life time, which is also Pacific Standard Time. So, but everybody that's in SL knows what that means. I just want to let my viewers know that aren't in SL, that's what SLT means. Because I always get questions like, what does that mean? Like, oh, when I was doing RL, they're like, what does that mean? So I'm like, it's real life. SL means Second Life and RL means real life. But I see a lot of gamers using RL too, or people from other platforms. So I think it's becoming more popular. So usually when we do Facebook posts for Second Life, we do the slurl, which is the URL for the location in Second Life. So I'm not going to do that on this Facebook post on the image. I would probably do it when I was posting it from wherever I was posting it from, and I would copy and paste that slurl in. But I do want to let them know what sim it's on. So I'll go ahead and right click, then do copy, then do paste, and I'll just use my sim. And I'll use the @ sign, and I'll use the @ sign. Click out of it. Let's see, let's move this a little bit. Yeah, I'll put it down there. So that's it, guys. That is just that simple. I mean, you can use more things. Like if you wanted to bring some elements in, you can type up here, like maybe say you wanted to add in a witch. And there are all these different types of things that you can add in. And like I showed you before, you can manipulate the image to where it blends into the background. But that is basically it. So I hope, and oh, let me say this. You can also publish it straight to Facebook. You would need to connect your Facebook. So you could do that. But what I like to do is, like I showed you guys in the last tutorial, I like to bring it in as a file type. And that way I can use it, I can bring it into Second Life for some other marketing, or put this on other places as well. Now for Instagram, I would probably do one that was made for Instagram, so the dimensions were right. But now that I'm seeing this right here, I want to show you guys something else that's amazing about Canva. So we're definitely in the world of animation. So what if I wanted to animate this? So I could click this and I could do it for an MP4 or either a GIF. So I really like this one, Breathe. Look at that. Isn't that Halloweeny? So let's look at it again. So yeah, that's probably the one that I would use. So if you decided to do that, like I said, you would have to, if you decided to animate it, you would have to bring it in as an MP4 or either a GIF. So that's it, guys. Please continue with the questions. I love this. This is a part of content, and I like helping people. We're all a part of the community. Okay, guys, thanks for your time and have a great day.